I'm gonna be Fallout 4 in like 2 minutes. Ooh, this safe looks like it's a little hard to crack. Can't be bothered with this. Better go ahead and unlock this thing real quick. Need my stuff. Ooh, I'm so strong. How did I get so strong? I don't even know. Game over. I wanted to give the PC Master Race a chance. Is this what the PC Master Race is all about? The rules don't apply to the Master Race, everybody. I guess the rules just don't apply.
I could just say, rules are meant to be broken and be done with it. But this is my channel. Nothing is ever that simple. And even then, this topic by itself is not that simplistic either. I'm sure there are people who are curious about cheating in video games. And if you are one of these people, then my goal in this video is to hopefully answer 4 questions in enough detail to be satisfactory for you. The questions are: why do people cheat in games? How do these people cheat? Is cheating only on PC? And is cheating bad? Please keep in mind that I am no expert, nor can I read people's minds or know why they do certain things. But as a very active participant in the cheating area of gaming, I am hoping that I can at least provide some insight on the matter. For any of you who do not know, I am a heavy cheater in video games, and I have no issue showing that fact in my background gameplay in the videos that you can find on this very channel.
Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
Why do people cheat? Have you ever thought to yourself, I wonder what happens if I start a new game and I already have this item? Or really, any question that starts with, what happens if, related to video games? Some, if not most, of those questions are answered by cheating.
The rules don't apply to the Master Race, everybody. I guess the rules just don't apply.
Honestly, one of the more enjoyable aspects of cheating in games, for me, is the concept of taking this game and essentially doing whatever I want with it. Can we not agree that explosive punches or using moon gravity in GTA 5 is hilarious? Sometimes bending these rules of these single-player games can increase how much fun you have with it. And I may be the outlier in this particular example, but I find it fun to take a game like Skyrim with console commands and seeing how much I can do before the game fully breaks. And I would be really interested in knowing what kind of rules you would be talking about here, StoneFox, as you are showing Fallout 4, which is a single-player game with access to the console. Cheating is for everyone, but I want it to be known, cheating in single-player games is not comparable to multiplayer, and we will talk about that more in our last question. Cheating in a single-player game is entirely personal to you. It is your copy of the game. It is all your choice, and no one else's. And it will be a case-by-case thing. Some cheats, like in 007 GoldenEye, you can activate cheats like DK mode and paintball, which make the enemy's heads and arms bigger, and the bullet holes look like paintball marks, respectively. Cheating can also have some utilitarian uses. For instance, some speedrunners will use cheats to help them with learning the game without having to completely restart. I will give an example. Here is StonefoxMedia. I have infinite everything activated, so my entire focus is finding the quickest way to defeat this boss. And here you shoot the leg, he stops chasing you and leaves his back exposed. So you shoot his back, and with fully upgraded lasers, he is defeated in no time. So now, I know this is a really quick way to defeat this boss. Now all I have to do is work on getting the upgraded lasers up to this point. How do people cheat? On the PC platform by itself, you actually have a number of options at your disposal, depending on the game. This is not including modding. Modding is different. Modding a game can be a lot more than just adding cheat or god items to a game. If you're playing games like Medal of Honor Allied Assault, or games from the Source engine like Half-Life or Portal, or more modern games like Skyrim or Fallout, you will have access to a console that you can use to enter console commands. And there's various guides online on how to enable cheating via console commands for these games. Another option is through a combination of key presses and mouse clicks. However, to my knowledge, the only games that I have seen this have been the Five Nights at Freddy's games. For some extra credit, depending on the game, you can go into the configuration file and change some values around, like in, again, Five Nights at Freddy's games, where you can change a value to show you've finished all nights, or specifically in sister location, to give you an item. And finally, we come to our more, arguably, user-friendly option: trainers. What is a trainer? A trainer is a program that modifies a game in such a way in order to allow cheating. However, let it be known, whatever it is called, it is still cheating. One example of a trainer program would be WeMod. It is extremely user-friendly, it is free, and it will even tell you whether or not your games are compatible or not. It is extremely useful.
I can't play this game on PC. I'm gonna have to get this game on like Xbox One, PS4, something where it's at least a little bit more fair, even though they got a little money cheese going on right now. I'm sure Bethesda's gonna go ahead and fix that. But see, this right here, it's not cool.
Is cheating only on PC? Definitely not. Cheating has been a thing since the 1980s, and it is not specific to the PC platform. Cheating on consoles have been a thing for a very, very long time, and we even have some helpful things like the GameShark cartridge for the N64, the old Codebreaker discs for PS2, Action Replay discs for GameCube, and even going a step further with modded Xbox and PlayStation consoles. Probably the best known example would be Call of Duty World at War servers, where you play on your Xbox and you get in a game and people are just flying everywhere and blowing up the whole map. Or you're playing a deathmatch game on Call of Duty or Battlefield And suddenly a Randy pops in, and no matter how much you shoot at them, they won't die. Cheating is definitely not exclusive to PC. Alright, this is the elephant in the room. Is cheating bad? Knowing everything that we just went over in this video so far, no. There is nothing wrong with cheating in these games. So why does cheating in video games have such a negative connotation behind it? Almost every single time cheating in a game is considered wrong or bad, it is in the context of playing with other people, which is perfectly understandable, and here's why. The core of a skill-based competitive game is fairness. There is nothing more infuriating than being in a competitive online game like a team deathmatch in whatever your game of choice would be, and some Randy comes in and you can't kill him. That makes the game that is being played become unfair for both teams. This is where I personally draw the line in terms of cheating. Cheating is not a problem in single-player games where you are the only player affected entirely by your choice. On that note, StoneFox, seriously, if you wanted a better game to show cheating potentially being negative and unfair than a single-player only game, I could have given you options. They do exist. And I'll show you them right now. Enter Raft, The Forest, and probably a better example, No Man's Sky. Granted, these are not quote-unquote competitive multiplayer games at their core. However, Raft, you are able to damage your fellow survivors by stabbing them a bunch with a spear. And if you are not trying to kill each other with the help of WeMod, you can set yourself to not be killed by the shark or other hostile animals, not starve, and not get thirsty, completely cutting out the survival aspect of the game. If you decide, for whatever reason, to not tell your friends that you are using these codes, that will definitely lead to an argument of, why are we dying, but you aren't? And the exact same situation is true for The Forest. You have now made these multiplayer games unfair for the other players because you are no longer playing like the rest of them. And you didn't even tell them. In No Man's Sky, you can give yourself unlimited health, no radiation, all the money in the world, etc. While it is not exactly like Raft and The Forest, it still creates the same issue. And yes, I do realize StoneFox's video was made in 2015, and I'm using examples from 2016 and 2018. This does not change my message or my arguments. With all of this in mind, there is nothing wrong with cheating in single-player games. But if you decide to cheat in games like the ones just mentioned, consider your situation first. But after all that has been said here, if you still believe that cheating in games is wrong, and you have the ability to do so, like in Fallout or Skyrim, that have very easily accessible console commands, there is a really, really, really easy solution to not cheating in video games. It is a very simple thing called having the self-control to not use a cheat command. StoneFox.
But see, it's this one little pesky problem where you can just cheat your happy ass all through the game. Is this what the PC Master Race is all about? Just do whatever you want. You want to be immortal? You want to fly? You want to run as fast as Sonic the Hedgehog? Just give yourself a speed level of like 4,000 and you can run unlimitedly. I can't play this game on PC. I might have to get this game on like Xbox One, PS4, because I know every damn time I try to play this game, if I walk up to a lock on PC, I'm gonna be like, I'm wasting too many bobby pins. Let me just give myself 1 billion bobby pins. In fact, why even do that? Just click unlock and the thing unlocks for you.